Hey up ducks, it's DorianGayming, and have you noticed I seem to have like over 50 subscribers now? What the fuck happened? Yay! Oh, I'm so happy. What the fuck happened? Anyways, so as promised to whoever it was that asked me, I don't fucking know, it's been ages, I've forgotten now. Somebody goes, oh yeah, do a Q&A video, because I was like, what should I do for 50 subscribers? Like, yeah, do a Q&A video. I'm like, alright then. So that's what I'm doing. But first, before I get to the questions, I'm gonna ask you guys some questions, right? Alright, 3 questions for you. First question. I wanna know what your favourite game is. What's your bestest game? What's your favourite game? Let's talk about games and shit. No, that's my question. The second question that I want you to answer. How did you find my channel? That's something I'm interested in, because I know maybe how 10 of you found my channel, but I certainly don't have 50 friends, so I want to know where you all came from. Yeah, tell me how you find my channel. And last question, is there anything in particular you'd want to see on this channel? And it doesn't have to be like, I mean, I know I'm doing Let's Plays at the minute. It doesn't have to be just Let's Play stuff, because I do intend at some point in the future, probably when I get a camera, that I do want to do, as long as it's gaming related and will make you laugh, I will probably do it. But it could be Let's Plays too. Like, what kind of stuff would you like to see? It can be specific, it can be really vague. I just want to, yeah, just tell me what the fuck you want to see on this channel. Okay, so that's that. I will get to the questions that I've been asked. Right, let's look at these questions then. So, question number 1. What colour does a Smurf turn when it chokes? Right in there with the hard-hitting questions. I don't have any Smurfs to hand. I do have a blue Yoshi, which I might post a picture of. It doesn't really change colour though. I should probably stop choking you. I love you, Yoshi. I'm sorry. Forgive me! I'm so sorry. I love you. I love it. It's the knitted ones. The amiibos. How long have you been a gamer? I was bought, well, we had a shared game when I was a kid. We had a PlayStation that we all shared, and that was what? I'd have been about 5-ish, maybe a little younger, so that's what, like 18 years? I wasn't like, I couldn't play many games as a kid, because that was kind of, it was decided that that was my brother's thing, because I don't fucking know why. He always got the good bit. Well, no, I know he got some good games because he was a poorly child, so he was spoilt a bit because, you know, almost death. Which is fair enough. I was bitter then, I'm not bitter now. Although after that, you know, he kind of got more games because he was apparently the only boy in the family. Oh, fuck off. But, you know, yeah, he got like Tekken and shit and Oddworld. I sneak in his room and play them. And I borrow his Game Boy sometimes to play that. And then when we were a bit older, I got bought, and my mum bought us all like DS's, DS Lites with Nintendogs. My sister took ages to get hers because mum kept getting scammed on it. And then like, I think that was my first, like the first point where I could actually properly buy games a lot. Other than that, it was like the odd PC game. Most of the Sims, to be honest. It was always the Sims. But yeah, it was pretty much, I've played games sort of on and off when I could my whole life, pretty much. But the first time I could actually start buying my own games properly and actually invest a lot of time into games was when I was 16 after I got my DS Lite, and I'd spend all my college money on, on games. I think other than that, it was like when I was 18 and moved out, and I spent all my inheritance pretty much on a 3DS and Xbox 360, and just bought a load of games and stole a fuckload off my friends. Like, that was the point where I really, really properly got into games, because obviously, like, not being able to play them much growing up. And as soon as I got my Xbox, I was just like, holy shit, my life is games now, I love it. It was so much fun. Oh, I love it. I still got that. I got the R2D2 Xbox. It's my favourite thing. It's my most prized possession. I love it. Oh, that was like when I was really. That's when I started to get really passionate about games. Oh, I love those days. Just sat there with a newborn baby on my lap and controller in hand. Oh, it was good. Yeah. What game systems do you have? Wow. I'm gonna look around. Sorry if my sound goes a bit funny because I'm spinning around on my chair to see everything. I have an Xbox 360. I think there is some. No, there's no original Xboxes anymore. All of the PlayStations. There's probably even a Vita in the house somewhere, maybe. We got Wii U. That's not mine. That's my daughter's, but still. GameCube. I did have a Nintendo 64, but it's gone. Oh. We got a Dreamcast, which I can't use because the controllers are fucked. I've got a few handheld consoles. There's like a fucking Game Boy Advance. I think there's a Game Boy Pocket somewhere. We've got 3DSs as well. I got the Pikachu 3DS XL. I fucking love it. It's also broken, which is a shame. So I can't actually play games very much on it. I think. Oh, there's a DS Lite somewhere as well. I think that's all we have. Pretty sure that's it. So we've got a bunch. I do plan to be getting another PS4 soon because fuck Xbox One. No, we're gonna get another PS4 so me and my girlfriend can play Destiny together, and then after that we're gonna get an Xbox One. That's the plan. That's the plan. We'll see what actually fucking happens, but that's the plan. Do you have any pets? Not currently. I've had a lot of pets. I've always grown up with animals. We had like a bunch of fish. I had a dog called Sprocket. He was cute. There's some pets around before when I was really young, and before I was born, like when I was like a little tiny baby, but I don't remember them. We had Misty, the cat. She ran off because she's sort of like a bit wild, and yeah, she didn't stay. There was Holly. No, Holly was the one that ran off. Misty died. I don't know. Holly could still be alive for all I know. I've not seen her in. Probably about like over 10 years since I last saw her. She used to live by my old primary school. You know, she'd run off and then just like taunt us at school like, hello, I'm here. What a shitbag cat. I loved her though. There was Timmy. Oh, he was a cute cat, right? He had a tumour on his brain that stopped him growing properly, so he was like always the size of a kitten. Like, he was also really poorly and died, but he was cute, okay? So horrible, I'm sorry. There's Tia, who is my dog no, I still have her. I do have a pair. Yeah, I have Tia. She lives with my mum though. She's such an old lady. I love her to bits. She's like a proper pedigree staffy, but she's dead skinny. She doesn't look like other staffies, and she's all grey around her face now. She looks like a proper old lady. She acts like a proper old lady. She's so grumpy. I love her to bits. And she always, like, when I was growing up, she always treated me as her baby. Even though I was the oldest kid, I was her baby. She really was really protective over me. And now she does the same with my daughter. Like, you know, she's like, nah, fuck off, I'm my mum now. So cute. There is also, like, I don't know, I kind of consider them sort of pets by proxy, maybe. There's, Abby and Oscar, which is my sister's pets. Her dog and her cat. And apparently my daughter has shared ownership over Abby for when my sister goes to Australia. They're cute. They're lovely. Abby's the dog and Oscar's the cat. My mum had a dog called Bear, who I did live with when I still lived with my mum. Hated him when I lived there because he was an annoying little fuck. As soon as I moved out, I loved him to bits. He was a lot to deal with, actually living there, but he was a sweet dog. He was a very sweet dog. He looked kind of like my mum says he looked kind of like an Eevee a little bit. Like, yeah, I can see that. And speaking of Eevees, I had a cat called Evie. Evie was the cat I got when I kicked my ex out of my old flat. I was like, right, I need some company. I'm getting a cat. And Evie was a sweetheart. An annoying little fucking shit who fucking climb on me all the time and dig her fucking claws into my shoulders, but I love her so much. She did unfortunately. She died quite young. from an infection which cannot be treated and all that. But I do love her. She's a sweetheart. Ever since like the second that her and my daughter met, and it was when my daughter was just starting to learn to walk, and the second they were met, they were just like, they were so hyped. It was almost like fearful to watch, because I'm like, oh my god, these two are gonna get up so much mischief together. I am doomed. Oh, but it was so cute. I mean, my daughter doesn't really remember it because of how young the cat died, but like, she'll still ask me questions like, oh, what did Evie do? And, you know, tell me some things about Evie, so she can still remember Evie in a way, and that's really sweet. It's that sweet. I'm gonna cry. I miss Evie so much. Oh, fuck. But yeah, this is what we got in terms of pets. Oh, I did have some snails one time as well. We had 4 snails, African land snails. They were all called Brian. And then we had suddenly 400 African land snails, and I don't know what happened to them. And then we had some bunnies as well, and a hamster. What bunnies did we have? I can't remember the first bunny we had. I can't remember its name. I feel so bad now. Oh my god. And then I think there was Gem as well. I think we had Gem. I think that was the other bunny's name. I think we had 2 bunnies. Did we have 2 bunnies? Or am I thinking of the ones that my mum had that I can't remember? I don't know. There's been too many animals in my life. Yeah, and we had a hamster called Humphrey. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. I do plan to get more pets. We're talking about getting a cat. Maybe as soon as our landlord lets us. And I want to also get a dog. I want to get a psychiatric service dog at some point. When that's properly sorted in my country about like the rules about that shit. I would love one. That would... I might be able to go outside for more than just picking up my daughter. Maybe I can beat my agoraphobia. That'd be sweet. So yeah, that's the plan. Is this the Krusty Krab? Yes. Yes, it is. Bet you thought I was going to say the line. I'm not going to do that. What was your favourite game or games while growing up? What games you miss nostalgic about? Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, now, when I say this, my opinion about the games I grew up with, right, is formed off nostalgia, because I probably haven't played most of them for years, except for one of them. And the actual gameplay of the game, because I didn't give a shit about whatever brands may be attached to them. Please do not judge me. Do not judge me. If you judge me, I'm going to kick your asses. Do not judge me. Okay, so my favourite games growing up, like, Rayman was pretty good. I loved that. What was it? Mickey... Which one? Have I got it here? No, I don't have it here. I can't remember like the exact name, but it was like a Mickey Mouse game. I don't fucking know. Mickey's World Adventures? No, it's not that. Oh, I'll look it up. I'll put a picture on, but it was a Mickey Mouse game. They were really fun for me. I'd say my absolute biggest favourites, though, was Rugrats Search for Reptar, because that was an actually good game. And I'll tell you what, that also, in my opinion, is one of the scariest games of all time. No, I'm not joking. I'm not saying this as a laugh. I'm not saying this to make you laugh. I'm being completely serious. That game still scares the shit out of me. I'm probably going to play it at Halloween on my channel. It's fucking terrifying. Jesus, that game scares the crap out of me. It's a good game. I love it. So that, and I'm just looking at my shelf to remind me of games because I have a bad memory. I mentioned another one last night, which I can't remember. I was talking to my girlfriend, but I said my other big favourite. Please do not judge me. Don't judge me. I am saying this based on gameplay. It was a fun game. I really enjoyed it, and it was challenging. All right. It was a challenging game, and I really enjoyed playing it. I never even liked the brand. Barbie World Adventures, okay? Barbie World Adventures. Was it Barbie World Adventures? No, was it Barbie Explorer? Wait, it's on my shelf. 1 second. Was that the World Adventures? I don't fucking know. 1 second. Yeah, I was wrong. It's Barbie Explorer. But that game. No, seriously. No, stop laughing at me. No, hear me out. please. It's a good game, okay? It's really... Shut up. I mean, like, also, like, the obligatory Pokemon, but I think, you know, I could only, like, play on them very briefly as a child because my brother owned the games, but the ones that I could actually sit and play were these ones, and yeah, they were great. I loved them. Yeah, I love those. I'd say, like, one of, like, pretty much my favourite old game ever is Regret Search Reptar. Please stop judging me. No, I really loved that game. It was absolutely fantastic. Brilliant game. I love it. I'm going to replay it sometime. It was... Oh, yes. What's my favourite food? Ooh! Jaffa cakes, probably. I fucking love Jaffa cakes. I love them. I really do. Jaffa cakes, yes. Fun story. Actually, yeah, this is about Jaffa cakes, and my love of Jaffa cakes is I used to go to this thing. It was this charity that helps like mentally ill teens and stuff, and there was one point where they were like, right, do you want to become a peer mentor? Which was like, you know, I've been through the program several times, I know the program, and I've improved enough and mature enough that I could support the people going through the program. I was like, yeah, sure. So me and a bunch of my friends there were on this program, and one of the people in charge, Trevor, he loved his Jaffa cakes, and me and my friend Kirsty would steal the Jaffa cakes and hide them because we also love Jaffa cakes, we'd never get them, and it came like this running joke. And then when we went to these meetings regarding this organisation, we went like on this panel where we sort of advise on things, because, you know, like, we were going through the service so we know what was needed. And we were like, you know, like it was voluntary. But we go down to London and we were just like, well, we're not going to work without Jaffa cakes. You're paying us in Jaffa cakes, alright? That's what we're doing. And it got to the point where, like, when we left, when it was, like, time for a new panel of people, like, the goodbye gift, the leaving gift was a huge tube of Jaffa cakes. And we got these little post-it notes that says, like, the panel, and we will not work with our Jaffa cakes. It's got a little bit of Jaffa cake. Oh, those were good times. I miss all that. I miss that so much. That was a good time in my life. Fucking Jaffas. Are there any games that you and your daughter played together? Yeah. Yeah, actually. Oh, here's the story. She was like 6 months old, right? She's sat in like this baby outside. She's just got my controller in her hand, and I'm just like, alright, I'm chilling. I'm rolling a fag. I'm gonna go out in a minute. Like, just, yeah, grab a smoke. And she's just hitting at the controller randomly. And no joke, I literally had people with me sat there, did I? Yeah, I did. There was someone sat there with me, like, this literally, it sounds so fake, but it happened, and I'm still amazed to this day. She managed to load up Skyrim, load up my save, and kill a fucking guard. I couldn't even kill a guard at that point. I got my ass kicked. I'm just sat there like, what the fuck? Like, my baby's possessed or some shit. Like, I think there's been 2 incidents similar to that in my life. Like, there was that, and there was one time where she was just beating the piano with her fist and played Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. The start of it just completely, like, coincidentally just beat it in the right position, and me and my mum were just stood there stared at each other like, what the fuck, you heard that, right? You heard that too. Like, she's either very gifted or probably cursed, to be honest. But, like, games that we played together, she sat chilling with me while I play, like, certain bits of Mass Effect. Like, not all of Mass Effect, obviously, especially given what a slut I am for those aliens, but bits of it, she's chilled with us. Yoshi's Woolly World, which she got for Christmas. She got, apparently, it was a gift for her. It was a gift for me. We played, Mario Kart 8, which is, by the way, fantastic. Mario Kart is fantastic, and Mario Kart 8 is brilliant, and also the DLC for it is actually really good. I'm not usually a fan of DLC, but holy shit, that's actually good DLC. Disney Infinity, she's obsessed with that, she loves that. She loves it to pieces. Such a good game. And probably some others. Oh, Destiny, we play that together. She's asked me to put her on like Crucible things, but I won't do that because of fairness to other players. And you can report people for being shite. But I just stick her on the map and it's like, yeah, just go do whatever. She usually just points a gun at the ground and shoots it till she's facing the sky. She finds that to be like, she absolutely loves doing that. That's all she will do. And she's so happy, bless her. And like the one time she killed something, she was screaming. My ears were bleeding. She was so happy. It was adorable. Oh. She also asked if she can sit and play Alien Isolation with me, but I think I'm going to put my foot down there. I did try with horror games one time, because she will not accept my word as truth. She's like, no, I've got to prove this, right? I'm going to prove who's right. So I'm like, alright, fair enough. You want to play Five Nights at Freddy's, right? Because that's what she wanted to play. I'm like, right, okay, I'm going to sit you watching a Let's Play of Five Nights at Freddy's. You tell me if you're big enough for this. At the time, she was like 4? Like, right, yeah, watch this. Then you tell me if you're big enough to play fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, yeah, I'm probably going to scare her to death, but she'll learn to listen, you know. No. She sat there, watched the whole damn thing. She's watched every single one of Markiplier's Let's Plays for all the Five Nights at Freddy's games, and she's just like, that looks fun, can I play that? Like, fuck's sake. I can't prove a point to that child. I can't. She'll always beat me, so I'm not even going to do that shit with Alien Isolation. I'm just going to say no. Right, you're going to listen to me. I'm the parent here. You're going to do as I say. That never works. She's far too strong-willed, bless her. It's cute. It's very difficult sometimes. That's the problem I found with parenting. All the traits that you want the child to have as an adult to make them a really good person are really, really bad traits to have as a child, because it makes parenting really difficult. What did your daughter call you? She called me Dad, or Daddy, depending on what kind of mood she's in. Like, if she's trying to weasel something out of me. Daddy, you know I love you. Or, when she's pissed off with me, she will call me Dorian. She calls me Dorian sometimes, like, when she's not. But like, there was yesterday, she was outside my bedroom door, I wouldn't open my door to her. It's like, no, it's bedtime, go to bed. And she's just like, Dorian, open this door now. So cute. So cute. Oh, bless her. Do you have a favourite memory? Oh, this is a hard one. Alright, I'll sort of, bear in mind, I have actually really severe chronic memory issues. I don't remember most of my life. Or even, sadly, most of my daughter's life. That's why I hoard things. They're a physical reminder. Like I don't remember most of her life growing up, which is pretty sad because my memory's that bad. So I will remember what I can. One of my favourite memories. I had this friend once. He was a pretty arsehole to me. I care very deeply about him, and he scared me at one point. I don't remember exactly what happened, but he turns up at my house, like, I've not seen him for a while. I've been worried about him. I just goes, you're a fucking dickhead. And my daughter is just stood behind me, and she goes, dickhead, dickhead. It was the cutest thing. And I was just like, I even told my fucking 2-year-old. Get wrecked. I didn't say get wrecked at the time, because that wasn't a thing then, but what other things? I told the burger story in a previous video. I'll link it. That's a good memory. The moment my daughter was born, that's so cliche and shit, innit? No, that was a good memory. That was a good memory. She was so cute. She had a face that was kind of apple shaped, and it was adorable. And also, it was really strange because it was really strange for me and my mum as well, because like that, you know, when there's a baby, it's a new thing. It's this baby, you're seeing them for the first time, because you know, 2D scan doesn't really tell you much. You know, it's completely new. But it wasn't like that, because we'd had one of those 3D scans, and you could literally see what she was going to look like. It was so strange. Like, we were sitting there like, you know, oh, that's like your sister's nose she's got your lips, like, stuff like that. And then she was born, and she was in my arms, and I recognised that, and it was nice, and it was strange. It was very strange, but it was. I'd kind of struggled throughout the whole pregnancy. Like, disclosure, if it's not clear by now, I'm a trans man. Like, I was the pregnant one. If that's not been clear. Like, with my high-pitched voice and all that. Like, I had struggled with that pregnancy. And I was really worried about how I was going to bond with her because of that. But I think that really did help me. Like, getting to see her before I met her. And like, it was like, you're familiar, I already know you. That did help. And oh, it was so cute. I love her. Oh, I have the best child in the world. Ah, screw you other parents, you ain't got a kid like that. I should not get competitive over that. I get competitive over everything. Any other good memories? The big important gigs that I've been to, they're good memories. I saw Iron Maiden. That was fantastic. I've seen them twice, actually, but I think the first one was better. Yeah, the first one was better. Sorry, they were not as good at download, I'm sorry. DorianGayming, when I saw them play, I am so obsessed with Japanese rock. It's a bit ridiculous, but DorianGayming were. They've always been fantastic. Every time I see them. How many times have I seen them? Twice or 3 times? I think it's twice. They were brilliant. Front and centre every time I got in there. That was... yeah. I'll fight my way to the front for them. I saw Vamps. They were brilliant. They got cut off early though. That was really annoying. But they were fantastic. I'll link to which Vamps I'm talking about, by the way, because there is that The Vamps as well, isn't there? There's an English-speaking one. I'm not on about them. This is Vamps, as in short for Vampros. I'll put links into all these bands that I'm talking about, by the way, just in case you want to check them out. 69 Eyes, that was a brilliant one, right? I'll tell you why 69 Eyes was fucking fantastic, because they sang a song to me. To me. I was at the front and they sang the song to me. Anyway, I was at download. It was really fucking warm. I couldn't deal with the heat. My mum was just like, take your top off. And I'm like, I'm only wearing my bra. She's like, everyone here is walking around in a bra. Fucking deal with it. This was back when I thought I was a girl. And I was like, right, was that the day I was with my mum or not? I don't remember, but I was stood next to someone with a prosthetic leg who was waving their leg in the air. Brilliant. And like, I had my top off. There was probably a factor in it. I had huge tits then. And they sang Gothic Girl to me. I was like, ah, this is the greatest moment of my life. I saw... oh, what's that band called? It's that fucking campus fuck band. They're all fucking 70s and shit. I don't know, I'll flash the name across the screen, I'll put a link in and shit. I'll look it up. But I saw them play at download, and Bam Margera of all people ran across the stage and dropped kick one of them, and it was like, what the fuck is going on here? I saw him, they were great. I loved them back when I saw them. They were my favourite band then. Is there any other good ones? There was... I can't remember their name. There was another band I saw where I was hanging out with them before the gig, and I didn't know that they were in a band. They were nicking my Vimto sweets, but we don't have these in America. I want them. And I'm like, oh, tough shit. And they're like, we gotta go get ready for our gig. And I'm like, what? Fuck off, you're not playing. They're like, yeah, we are. I'm like, no. And then I went into the gig and they were playing, and I'm like, alright then. Fair enough. Any other good ones? Because I've been to fuck loads of gigs just because like I grew up at festivals and stuff. And it's kind of like remembering the best ones. Linkin Park playing like all of Hybrid Theory. That was fantastic. That was brilliant. I took my mum to see that. That was like mine and my sister's gift from my mum because she loves Linkin Park. Every gig of Thunder that I've ever seen. Does Thunder have a special emotional significance to me? It's very pivotal to my mum and my stepdad's love story. I'm not going to go into detail, that's her story. But let's just say, when Love walked in, that song will bring me to tears. Every time. Emily Autumn was fucking fantastic. I bought tickets for my ex, and then we broke up, so I was like, fuck you, and I took Abby instead. And we had a great time. And I bumped into like 2 of my friends there as well, and it was fantastic. We had such a brilliant time. But I think the most emotionally significant gig was Against Me. That was mine and my girlfriend's first date. We went to see Against Me, which was really important to us because, you know, well, trans. They were playing Transgender Dysphoria Blues songs, like, it was brilliant. We were front and centre, we were the first people there, first people in, it was fantastic. I love her so much. We both got a drumstick. One of them got thrown right into my girlfriend's pocket, and one of them got dropped right in front of me, and I was reaching my arm down, and the security guy lifted it up, and I was like, my arm will be the first to touch it, and I got it, and I just hit it inside my binder. Yes. Because, yay, trans privilege. Got binders to keep things in. And we both got a drumstick. It was fantastic. And we met Laura Jane Grace afterwards, and she signed my jacket, and she was an absolute sweetheart. And it was, I think it was one of the safest times I've ever felt at a gig. It's like there were so many of us there who were visibly trans, who were visibly gender non-conforming, visibly queer. Any other place, if we'd have all looked like that together, we'd have got the crap beaten out of us. But at that gig, we were safe to be ourselves. We were safe to talk about ourselves, to socialise, trying to sort of make a connection with people on the basis of our queerness. And we were safe to do that. And I'm getting emotional now. It was great. It was great. It was fantastic. For that, just for that, it was just like, I can talk to you, I can say I'm a man right now, and I'm not going to get decked. It was amazing. It was truly amazing. It was great. I think that's it in terms of fantastic shit and great memories in my life. I remember too much. I made it all about gigs. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll probably think someone else will be like, fucking hell, I did put that in the video. Alright, how did I come to choose the name Dorian? Ooh! Right, so basically when I was pregnant, I was picking out the names for my daughter. Because as much as I wanted to be like, I'm going to do the neutral parenting thing, it's kind of a risk when you're a queer because people like, you're brainwashing your child. I've already had that. I dress her in dresses all the time and call her a girl. She was assigned female at birth. You know, this is not a trans child and I still get accused of brainwashing her to be trans. So you see the kind of things I have to deal with. So I was still picking out girl names and boy names. And the girls' names list was like fucking 30 names long. And then the boys' side, there was literally one name I could even slightly stand out of all the baby name books, and that was Merlin. I was like, well, I better not have a fucking boy then. You know what I'm saying? I hate most men's names. I hate them. I hate them. They are awful names. I hate them all, except Dorian. And for a long time I was like, well, I can't have Dorian. That's like a fucking Ponzi name, you know what I mean? Everyone's like, what the fuck are you called Dorian? And so, like, I went by James, I went by Daniel, and stuff. I went by a few names. I went by Isaac. I was just like, I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy. And, like, I got Dorian from Dorian Gray. That's where I know the name from. But, two things happened. One, I encountered another trans guy called Dorian. Two, BioWare announced they're carrying Dorian, the character Dorian. I was like, you know what, fuck it. Fuck it. Everyone else calling themselves fucking Dorian, I'll call myself fucking Dorian. I'll say it. Fuck you lot. And I've been so happy with that name. I love it. It's a great name. It's fucking, I love this name. It's the best name ever. Yeah. I also got, I changed my middle names too, to James Isaac. James because that's the name I was going by otherwise at the time. And Isaac because to make my mum happy. But fuck that, I hate those names. I'm going to change my names. I am thinking I'm going to change my names to Metroton Vicarian. I don't care. Oh, fucking, someone suggested Slime Man. I might do that. I might just... There's an idea. That reminded me. I'm gonna, at some point, because changing your name here is really easy, and changing your middle name is completely inconsequential because half places don't even ask for your middle names. I may occasionally, periodically change my middle names for, like, raising money for charity, because why the fuck not? I might do a stream occasionally, like, right, whoever dates the most gets to pick my middle names. I'll keep that middle name for a year. Because I can do that. But yeah, that's my names. So I think that's it for now. I'll probably have to split the rest of the questions into another video. There's so many questions, and that was me thinking I didn't have enough. So yeah, there'll probably be another of these videos up soon. And sorry about the lack of uploads lately. I've been having some technical issues. I will hopefully have that sorted soon. My computer hates me. My computer is trying to sabotage everything I love. I hate my computer. But yeah, and thank you so much for all the subscribers. I am so happy. I'm so ridiculously happy. I can't deal with this level of happiness. Thank you so much. I'm Dorian Game, and I'll see you in a bit.